Welcome back to the Kings Park Tournament Expert Division qualifying round, hole number 5. Here we're going to be setting up for a sniper bounce up shot using either a King Slayer or a King Maker. APOC 5 plus, sniper 9 plus for the approach. The adjustment for the drive is P3 plus 10% max. We're using 2.5 top spin, 3 right spin. So the adjustment after you get your starting position is going to be at P3 max rest. APOC 5 and 6, you'll have 2/3 of your blue ring in the right rough. APOC 7, you'll have 1/3 of your blue ring in the right rough, and then APOC 8 is blue ring touching the right rough, all at P3 max rest. The one thing that we kind of need to pay attention for is there is a crosswind angle, and I have it here. So with this more crosswind angle, it has me pulling down into the bunker. Most of my shots have been probably center line, somewhere around here or to the left. But haven't really paid attention too much unless I'm pulling down into the bunker here. So anything that did not pull down into the bunker more than a half a ring didn't need any tweaks. But if you do find yourself after your adjustment, if you find yourself sitting in the bunker by more than a half a ring, then you will need to add, about 3 clicks OP, depending on how deep you are. If you catch a heavy crosswind and a king wind with a kingmaker, you might be at the bottom of the bunker. You might need, 4 or 5 clicks of OP. But just pay attention to where your adjustment lands you. If it's in the bunker, you're going to need to add OP, and you'll need to kind of guesstimate that based on how deep in the bunker you are. Roughly halfway down the slope is about 3 to 4 clicks of OP, and if you're all the way at the bottom, should be right around 5 to 6 clicks of OP, or just before circle drop. We're using half a ball. Well, not half a ball. We're going to have the left side of the ball touching the outside of the shot circle right curl, like you see here. And I don't have curl lines. So what I do to make sure that I have the same under or over power that every time I shoot this is I'm looking, basically I'm trying to split the ball in half. I'm looking, kind of estimating the center line on my ball. And I'm having that in line with this tip on the shot circle. And so in the tailwind angle, generally, I've been putting it 1 click above center, right? So I'll find the center and then I'll click it up 1 click. So if I had a center line marked on my ball, that point would be 1 click below it, all right? And that's for the regular angle that doesn't pull you into the bunker. If you pull into the bunker, you're going to have to add a little bit more. So your center line might be, here for half in the bunker, and maybe here for all the way down at the bottom of the bunker. And when I say center line, I'm talking about the center of your ball. Always left side of the ball touching the right side of the shot circle, right curl. And doing all that just to make sure that we have the most consistency on a drive that we can get to give us the best opportunity at dropping the albatross here. We're operating in plus yards with our sniper, so we're going to be P3 plus yards. There's only a 12-yard range there, and we want to be somewhere right around the bottom to the middle of that. That way Sniper 9 doesn't have any issues. And if you're paying attention to your drive and adding those minor tweaks, you should be good to go. Generally speaking, drives end up to be right around 355. I didn't add the OP on that for pulling into the bunker, and I believe that drive ended up being short and somewhere around 348 or 349. And we're still good to go. We're still in the plus yards, but we're just at the high end of it, right? And so had I added the overpower, we would have been below half of plus yards, which is the most ideal position. So base spins here is going to be 0.5 backspin and 2.5 left spin to start. You'll add your spin. You'll put the red ring on the rough line on the bottom, and then have the ball guide going through the center of the cup. So you want your red ring touching, and this is with the base spin added, right? And then ball guide, aim, center cup. Once you get that, you can push your target up and down, and you'll see that there's a nice north-south sticky here where the ball guide doesn't get any longer or any shorter. And that's what we're looking to play this in to give us the best opportunity for the Albie. So, but once you get this set, you can test it. You see I was pushing that up and down, and I'm in the sticky spot. So from there, what I'm going to do is respin it just until the tip of my ball guide is even with the back of the hole and then aim center cup, right? So you start with your base spins, have your red ring touching, have the ball guide going through the center of the stick, and then test. Make sure you're in the sticky spot, up, down. Then respin as needed so that the tip of the ball guide is just barely through the back of the cup, and then aim center cup. Right? Just like so. So that's what we want it to look like. Center cup just through the back of the cup. Ended up being 0.9 back and 2.6, 2.7 left. What I ended up needing here. But not important. What's important is that we're in that sticky spot and our ball guide is just barely through the back center of the cup. Then we're going to adjust. Pull this one as straight as you can. P3 plus 35% max. Or I'm sorry, P3 plus 35% at slider. With a straight pull and just before circle break underpower. So push up till the circle breaks open. Pull back down just till it clicks back together. That's where you want to be. Hit perfect. Hopefully you'll be walking away from this one with the albatross. Very nice shot here. Good opportunity. I do recommend using the wind 4-ball if you have it. Obviously, less wind, you're going to get less variance in how the shot plays, and it'll be a little bit more consistent. Don't forget to play it just before circle break underpower. The drive is 10 max. The approach is plus 35 at slider. Sniper P3 plus yards are as follows. 0 is 70, plus 1 is 72, 2 is 75, 3 is 77, 4 is 80, 5 is 82, 6 85, 7 is 87, plus 8 is 90, 9 is 92, 10 is 95, 11 is 97, and plus 12 is 100. If you're playing with Sniper 9, I do recommend that you pay real close attention to your drive. Make sure you're getting that rollout to around 355 so that you don't end up with a short rollout and stuck where you can't quite reach the spot that you need to be. So just Sniper 9 with a couple of less yards to play with. Just so keep that in mind. It's going to be more important for you to make sure you're getting the correct distance on your drives. Good opportunity. Wish you all the best of luck. Hope you all get the albatross, and we'll see you on the next hole.